Kirsten from creativityinpieces.com, and I'm here today to show you how to make a felted rock monster. This is a great activity to do with friends and particularly with kids, which is what I did last weekend. In order to do this project, you need some wool roving in multiple colors, the end of an old stocking, doesn't matter if it has runs in it, a nice round river rock, some foam, which you can get at a craft store, and some warm soapy water. The first thing we're going to do is make the first wrap on our rock. I'm going to use red for the inside because this is going to be the inside of the mouth. You want to take a nice even piece and you're going to wrap your rock one direction with nice even layers, and then you're going to turn it and go the other direction. Roving, when it's put this way, acts a little bit like Velcro when we're going to agitate it in our water. So this is one layer, and we're going to make 3 layers like this. I'm going to now move to my outside color. You want to try to keep it tight as possible. This is my last 3rd layer. It's okay if you have a little bit of gaps. These are things that we can fill in later with the actual needle and the other roving. Now we're going to take our somewhat felted rock and we're going to put it into the stocking like this. This is going to hold it together so that we can agitate it in our soapy water. So here I'm agitating the wool around the rock to try to get it to felt. I'm just putting it in the water, squeezing it out, using my fingers and thumbs to get those fibers to mix and become kind of tight. We're going to do this for about 3 minutes. So that should be about enough agitating. We're going to squeeze out as much excess water as possible. Get rid of our bowl. Take it out of the stocking. Should look very felted. Then you're going to pick where you want the mouth. And we're going to cut it open and extract the rock. So I'm going to do this side. Just try to get all the way in there with your scissors. The mouth obviously has to be as wide as the largest part of your rock, so give some consideration to where you decide to put the mouth. You can make the mouth smaller afterwards. It needs to be a little bigger. There we go. Alright, we have taken away our rock. Now we're going to take a small piece of foam and we're going to insert it inside so that when we do our felting and cleanup, we are less likely to hit our fingers. The felting needle is a special needle. It actually has burrs all along the sides here that help mix the fibers together, which is what makes them stick. Now the first thing we're going to do with our monster is clean up any outside parts where you might see a little bit of red through or areas that don't look completely solid. You can also make the outside any color you want at this point by using the same technique. So you're going to wrap it around and just repeatedly hit it with the needle. So if you wrapped the whole thing, I'm using the same color, really just to show you how to do this, but you could wrap with a different color at this point and make the whole monster a solid red or yellow. Now I'm going to show you how to do two-dimensional felting onto your monster. You can see that I've already done one eye, and I'm going to show you how I did that. So pick your eye color. You of course don't have to make eyes exactly like mine, but you're going to place it on top and attach it with your needle. And just work your way around until you get it hopefully the same size as the other one. If you have too much felt, you can pull at it and take some off. Do not use scissors. You want that rough edge. Just felt it down. So there we have our green. Now we're going to take some black. Working our way around again. Now I'm going to use this to outline the eye. Got a little too much, so we're going to try to just pull some off. Get it all tacked down. Green showing here, so I'm just going to get that. There we go. A little tight, so I'll just loosen it up with my finger. Now we have eyes on our monster. So we can use this technique to make anything, decorating the body, stripes, two-dimensional ears, put a nose on it. For these additional embellishments, I'll let you use your imagination. If you'd like to see mine, you can look on the blog for my finished product. But the next thing I'd like you to learn is how to make a three-dimensional addition to your monster. You can see that I have already made an ear here. So I'm going to show you how to make that ear so that we can put ears on the monster, or a tail, or feet, all of the above. The final thing you need to know to complete your rock monster is doing three-dimensional embellishments like ears and tails, legs. Here I've placed one ear on mine. I'm going to show you generally how to do a three-dimensional addition. You're going to make it using the roving directly on your foam. Give it a little bit of shape. Stab it with your needle. As you're shaping it, you want to flip it over as you go, and you're going to continue in this way until it looks the way you'd like it to look. You can even add a secondary color, like I did here, but leave some of the roving free at the end. And you're going to take this and you're going to lie it on top of your monster, and that's how you're going to attach whatever your embellishment is. And when it's secure, you're going to cover it up with the body color. if you want to. You can of course make it a stripe also. This will also help keep it attached if you're going to give your monster to smaller children that might like to pull on tails or ears. And that is all you need to know. I will finish mine off camera. I hope that you enjoyed doing this rock monster exercise. Thank you for joining me. I'm Kirsten from Creativity in Pieces.